Yo guys, welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna be posting my solo tournament, and yeah, these are the modifiers I do have. So it's boss waves, short range with a Terra and Dark debuffed, but Gale and Storm buffed, and this is very similar to the release tournament, but since the mobs scale a lot faster and a lot harder, it's not really gonna be wave skipping just like the release tournament. So you can see I managed to get 480 million. And yeah, this is the team I did run. So if you guys have any similar modifiers and stuff to that, you guys can easily do a similar strat to this. But if you guys of course have no boss waves and different things, let me know in the comments and I'll try give you guys any guidance I can give you. And this is the team I'm running. So we got Megami with his own unique equipment plus bamboo and a magic book. For Kenny I have Hairbells, Katana and Shinigami sword. For Itachi I have magic book and Shinigami sword. For Furin, I have, of course, for all of these guys, I have their own unique ones in it. But for Furin, I have a Shinigami and Magic Book. For Galtha, I have 3 swords and, well, it could have been, I should have put Shinigami swords, my bad, I forgot. So it would be Shinigami swords and bamboo. And for Inumaki, of course, it's going to be his own unique with inverse. So you want to make sure it says crumble away inverse. Then slingshot and magic orb. Yes, I do know crit has been changed a lot, so the crit chance that you do get from the Shinigami sword is irrelevant, but you still get 15% damage and 5% damage. So basically 5% base damage and then 15% overhead. So it's a lot of extra damage. So it's just good to have. And that's pretty much it for the intro. Let me just get into my actual run, and you guys can just view it. I don't think there's much for me to explain within the run. I'll just explain maybe within the start, and then towards the end you can just watch and see what happens, because it's only for the beginning I have to get my placements right and my upgrades, and from there it's just full on like AFK. So yeah, that's all that matters. So let's just get into this. Okay, so pretty much all I'm gonna say is this tournament is not hard at all, or my one in fact. Boss waves, and a lot of the time boss waves are a lot easier. I mean, not really a lot easier. I mean, I think regular enemies are easier, but it's just so simple with boss waves, because if you can't wave skip, you just go no farms, and it just means you have 6 unit slots and you got a lot to do with it. But pretty much all I'm really doing is just following the release tournament in terms of placement. But since it is minus 25% range, I can't really place all units exactly where I want them. But yeah, pretty much Inumaki at base, middle, and bottom, as you guys know. Furin covering the middle, and Kenny, I will place him here, but I will move him a bit later. The reason for this, I'll just explain it. So I want him to, when I do move him, the reason I moved him is because I want him to have a bit more range, because as you guys do know, he applies Dismembered when an enemy falls below a certain threshold of HP, so I want to make sure he still has a bit more range covering the bends, so even if an enemy falls short on HP down there, he will still apply Dismember to the enemies near him. And then Itachi is here, of course, because we're going to have crazy stacks of enemies, especially when you have slow, stagger, and both rewinds. All of that, it just makes it so, like, tournaments are so easy, you know? Like, especially solo ones. Like, you can see, like, you got stagger, 65% slow, 2 rewinds. It's just so easy. So yeah, Itachi is there because there's large stacks of enemies, so I want to make sure that he is maximizing his damage, and yeah, his illusion damage is gonna go crazy. I think him and Kenny have similar damage numbers towards the end of the run, so it's very nice. Kenny does a lot of damage as well because of his aura. And the Megami is here for the rewind. Maharaga is stunning, so it's just nice. And that's pretty much it. There's not much for me to say. You'll see the run play out. It's just making sure. I'll say one little key detail is of course, as you guys do know, with bamboo, you're gonna be making sure that you get the total amount of ability usages on your Megami and your Galtha, and to get the full ability reduction. And yeah, well, one thing about that is you're gonna make sure that they're synced properly. So you're gonna make sure that the abilities are used 14 seconds apart. As long as they are 14 seconds apart, they should auto fully and be synced together, so they go one after another. But that's pretty much it in terms of info for this tournament and strat. There's not much I can say about it. It's just pretty simple. If I do get around to the dual tournament, I will go make that video as well. But for now, just a solo tournament, just my own one. If it does help you, you know, that will be nice if it can. But we'll see how it goes, man. If you guys need any info, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try help you guys to the best of my ability. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So enjoy the video, I guess.